Another great thing about summertime is fresh corn. Now before I even get started on corn, I'm going to start some of these Vidalia onions cooking. This is going to be the base of our cream corn. We've got a little piece of butter in there. Going to put the onions in, and then I'm going to cover them up. Now, they could be in a smaller pot with a lid, but they need to be covered up, cooking on low heat so they get soft with no color. They're going to give off their juice, and they're going to cook in that butter. And when you're looking for corn, I mean, you want it to look as fresh as possible, to have the tassels attached. And you really don't know what you're getting until you taste it almost. What I do in the grocery store is just pop a little piece in my mouth like that. If it tastes sweet raw, it's going to be sweet when it's cooked. I'm going to get all the silk off there I can. And this part is important. You want a good sharp knife, and I want to just barely cut through the top of the kernel, because I'm going to come back and scrape it. I don't want the woody part. I want to leave that on the cob. So just shave that top portion off like that, and then you can either use the front or the back of your knife to do this. Just grab it down around the heel and just scrape off all the inside of the kernel and the juice. And you can see what's left on there is that indigestible stuff. Okay. Okay, our onions are sweated down now, nice and soft. We're going to add a little bit more butter. I mean, obviously, if it's called cream corn, it's not health food. Increase our heat a little bit and go in with the corn. Now, to this point, we have nothing in here but butter, onions, and corn. Not even any salt and pepper yet. Some folks like to add bacon or tasso. I mean, that's certainly, that's almost getting into Macheaux. But when the corn is really good, I just like the flavor of the corn. I am going to add a little salt and pepper at this point. And Louisiana doesn't grow corn very much. But what we do have here that we don't have elsewhere is corn flour or fish fry. And when this corn starts giving off some juice, I'm going to add just a little bit of this Cajun Land fish fry that's going to tighten it up, and it's going to give it a nicer corn flavor than flour or cornstarch would. Not much, just a little bit. We're going to let that fish fry cook out just a little bit. See, it's dried up now. It's absorbed that little juice from the corn and onions, and maybe a little butter too. And we add about a cup of cream. Oops. And when this cream is cooked down and reduced, the corn will be ready. Okay, our consistency is there, our flavor is there, so we're done. And this is just a plain sweet Vidalia onion and cream corn. Since it's already got the onions in it, we're going to put a little bit of fresh chives on top, and that's our finished cream corn.